Now tonight we are so excited to introduce our first guest. He's been on our show before, and he's here again to lend his expertise. Please welcome celebrity vocal coach James Loooong.
All right, so we're revamping. Let me make sure this is all working. We're recording on Camtasia, and let's make sure QuickTime is working, and it is. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna be making some changes here. Well, I've already made some changes. We're simplifying the mix template. We're gonna make some changes, and yeah, I guess that's it. I've already made some, so I'll kind of ramp you guys up. I want to ramp Will up, and our chair died, and we ordered a new one, and it came in last night.
I'm very carefully shoving everything back in the box.
Came in from Office Depot, and it's like two chairs, and it's like not put togetherable. So we're rethinking our chair situation. All right, so here's our little mix template, right? So the things I've made different. You listening, Will?
Yeah.
So this is kind of for Will. Well, we made a few changes. Instead of this H3000, the hardware being set for split harmonizer all the time, which is 508, I'm just calling it now H3000. And then I put over here a audio track with a bus 77 78 over to 77 78. I already tested this, it works. So you can put this in I mode, and at the end of the day, at the end of recording the song, you can just print down whatever's on the H3000. Okay, and then you'll have exactly what's on the H3000, so that you can fire up the session without having to go through that anymore. And that's going to be cool. It's going to give us a chance to be a little bit more creative. Yeah. I'll keep it open.
That thing sounds amazing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We fired it up the other day, and man, that thing sounded good. The other thing, we're going to make a couple changes. We're going back to having a slap delay. Mm-hmm. So here, I'll kind of, I guess, I don't know what.
City.
Slap City, yeah. So we're going to... And I wonder if that's because... I wonder if it's because it's mono or mono stereo. Let me see something change. Just bear with me a second. Yeah, this is... I think that's what he was doing. We're going to go mono stereo on slap. These are mono, this quarter and eighth. I don't know. We're going to try, because I've been watching all these make pop music videos. Austin Hull, he's great, man. That guy he's great. And he just bought a house. So kudos to you. But he's talking about using room reverbs, and which I've got a room. And slap delay to widen and fatten the vocal, and then delays and reverbs to create more space, distance, whatever. All right, so we've got a room. And basically the concept being that I kind of got this, I think, from Andrew Sheps. He goes from like smallest to biggest, so it's like room, plate, hall two, shimmer, slap, eighth, quarter. You can see them coming down here, and then I've got or down here, and then I've got doubler, which is a setup, which we're going to experiment with some of this. I want to simplify this as much as I can, and use as little DSP, because here is system usage at 88.2. We're pretty jamming already. This is the majority of the processing. This is all your buses. It's everything. It's just preset. You fly it in. But we're going to have some fun.
That Riker's on YouTube, even though we have like 10 more minutes of reading and whatever it's called.
No, 10 to 10:30 is free time.
Oh.
And 10:30, you guys, you're on IXL and he's on. Oh my
He's been
God.
like working the whole time.
Tell him to come here. This is week 6 of them home.
It's not like anyone's counting.
Are you calling me no one?
I'm sure you.
All right, anyway, so we're going to start having some fun. Just kind of enjoy it. I don't know exactly what we're doing. I made some stems of one of my tunes to pull into this, and we're going to do that right now, but we're going to make some changes. So we've got room, plate, hall. Then I've got this thing called hall 2, which is this just bigger reverb, and I want to change that name. I don't like it being called hall 2. Halsey? You want to call it Hall-esque? Like, let's call it, like, want to call it concert?
Sure.
Right? So
Is it just a bigger hall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can have anything it wants on it. So we're going to call it concert. Then we're going to come up here to the I.O., and we're going to find hall. Yeah? Hey, Riker, are you doing the right thing?
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing?
It's break right now, so.
Okay, are you on YouTube? Come on, buddy. Come here, give me a hug.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Hey, be nice, all right?
Okay.
All right, so listen. You got, at 10:30 you start the next wave, the next work thing. And at 11, you're on Zoom with school, okay? I'll come in and double check
We've been
on you.
working for long enough.
I know. You got a little break coming now, all right? Whoa. Just when you think you're serene. All right, so we're going to come here to this one, which we're going to get rid of. We're not going to call it hall or shimmer. We're going to change this to concert and X effects. This is going to be, this other effect is going to be kind of a effect that we can set up kind of uniquely to whatever we're trying to do. Like it's the X factor. X effects. It's kind of corny. What, you like it or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, then, okay.
X Factor. Listen.
Okay. Now we're going to come here and we're going to export this, and we're going to name this, and then we're going to replace this. Okay, so there's our new boom. So now, in theory, if we come to here, you see concert and X effects, and then you come here and you'll see concert and X effects. So the top 5 are in a row. It's room, plate, hall, concert. It's just getting bigger. And then X effects. And the thing with X effects is this, right now what's on it is something with a widener. This was like, you know, sometimes it's another, like it's a lexicon concert. Anyway, I'm learning. You know, it's like the longer I'm into this music thing, the more I learn, and that's just where I'm at. So in a sense, this X effects
We made a new game on Scratch.
Okay, good. We'll get rid of this lexicon. Let's remove it.
Wait.
So it went back to mono, and we'll get rid of. We'll keep the basic little EQ going into it. Which, no, we're not going to do that. I've been kind of doing these basic, like, kind of cutting.
Riker?
Yeah, he does like.
Riker?
Oh, hold on. Hey, Jake, please go to. Please. Oh my God. All right, so X effects will kind of come in raw. Get rid of this doubler down here. Nothing doubly. All right, and then concert is going out to 3000. We'll get rid of that too. We'll just get rid of this. Let's just simplify. So now, like, X effects is nothing. It's got a trim that just increases going in, and it's got your basic, like, cleaning up top and bottom. We'll keep that, but then we don't have an effect in it yet. like we'll just leave it like that, and that'll be the thing when you pull it in or whatever mix. You're like, oh, let's put a chorus on this, or let's do this, right?
Yeah.
So now we've got room. Well, you can see right here. You've got, and the thing is, this seems really maybe complicated. It's very easy. You pull this in. It takes you 5-10 minutes to get your mix going where it all kind of needs to go, and 5 minutes of this, and it actually already sounds pretty good. So we've got room, plate, hall. That's your That's your basic jam. You've got concert, which is going to be your big reverb, big reverb. And then you've got your X effects. And again, concert can be switched around on the fly, and you could put a flanger on it, whatever. It doesn't make a difference. Then we've got going from small to big again, slap, eighth, which you could switch to a dotted eighth, quarter, and then a quarter throw, which we'll get into later. And then doubler, which is set up on here as a chain, which we're going to experiment with, and H3000, which is set to split harmonizer 508, which is the standard, but that's where we can start to have some fun. Who wants to have some fun?
Fun here. Fun.
And this distortion one, we don't even use this. Like, I'm almost tempted to just get rid of this because it's just another thing, because we've got parallels everywhere. So let's do this. Let's do this too before we start obliterating this thing, which we've already started. Let's just do a save as. Why do we do a save as?
So we don't blow it up.
In case we blow stuff up, right? Now we're going to come here. We're just going to delete this distortion, and we're going to come up to this I/O, and we're just going to get rid of this distortion. We're just going to go back to whatever it's called. So this would be
Dist. D-I-S-T.
Dist, yeah.
Oh.
So it's 77, 75, 73. So this would be 71-72. Except it says bus in the front. And we're kind of recreating the stock, right? You see that? Is that right? 71, 72, 73, 75, 77, 79, 81. It's every other one. Okay, so we're going to come up here and we're going to do export. We're going to put this, because we're naming this. We're redoing this so that, and we're replacing, so that once we start pulling this in, it's going to all be like appropriate. Now, it showed it blackened, which I think there's nothing going to it. I don't think there's anything stock going to this 77, 78. Let's see. 71, 72, I'm sorry. Right, so what does that mean if it's yellow? That means something's going to it.
Yeah.
So let's find it. Where is 70? Oh, where is 71? Let's first make sure we don't have any extra tracks. How we doing? Everybody good? Let's make sure we don't have any extra tracks. We don't. So there's something that is going to this generic decapitator, but do we see it? I don't see it. Do you see a 71 anywhere? I don't know why it's showing that. Oh,
there it is.
Bass.
Yeah.
Right, we don't need that because we got bass grit. And now we've got, right, no send. Get rid of that. Now if we look here, the 71, 72 hopefully is white.
Yeah, it's white.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Because we don't need it. We've got a bass grit right here, which is going BC, bass crush. Bass crush. This is all set. This is already done. This is a cool template. A lot of work went into this. Hall, concert. I don't really need all these, but yeah, who uses an eighth delay on bass? I don't know. We'll put it there. Oh, percussion, right, drum crush. Right, so there, okay, I got it. So there you go. All right. What are we thinking? Save where we're at. Oh my God. See, the HDX card is really pumped up high, but again, that's the majority. And look at the UAD. This is it. It's at 89 DSP. So we're getting rid of unnecessary stuff. And one of the thoughts here is, I have this big setup chain for guitars. Like I've got this Trident, which I really love, 1176, which, you know, is kind of like, yeah, this low cut thing. I don't even need this because I can cut it. You know, I just love these fab filters though. And then I've got my BX, my shred spread. But I'm wondering if, like, keep that guitar 1 and guitar 2, then guitar 3, we can get rid of that and just put an SSL channel on that, on an acoustic guitar and keyboards. Just simpler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's just overkill. Because I think that, right, these on everything, though I don't know if an SSL is any less. Let's see what this looks like. If we 53, let's see. It's hard to tell if this is doing anything, right? Yeah, 56, 52, 54. You know, who knows, right? Mm-hmm. But let's open up an SSL and see what happens to the look of this. And again, we're just winging this thing, and I love the Waves SSL. I tried them all, and I had an SSL at the time, and I thought that this one sounded the most like the actual. So if I was to go like that, right? I was to put this on these, let's say. This is the last guitar, the solo guitar, the acoustic guitar, and the keyboard. That thing's barely even moving. And then got rid of all this. You know, pulled it down here, wrote over the See, I've been using like these tape simulators. I just think it's overkill. You know?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's cool, but I mean, it's kind of nice on acoustic guitar. Let me do that. So we're at what, 52% on the CPU, and it's hard to tell the HDX card. It's just impossible to tell.
Not like
because there's just
usage.
Yeah, it doesn't give you a total usage. It's got Mixer X5. I don't even understand this thing. Let's get rid of all this excess, and then you know what? We can pull this in if we desire, right? Thing is, I really love this API compressor EQ. It really sounds great. But the thing I find with it, I'm not into the not being able to, let me pull these down, not being able to, that's the key for the synths. This is keyboards. This is for keying, for ducking with
What's
the
that
kick
key
drum.
to?
Kick drum, yeah. So it's bypass, or we can kind of do that, yeah. I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, this SSL we'll get rid of, and this Pro EQ, and I can pull them in on the fly. It's like nothing really does anything. It just kind of is. I think that these plugins are so minimal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there are probably like a couple things that are taking up most of it.
Yeah, I mean, like, so if you go to the master bus and you get rid of, let's say, this big BX, like that Brainworks thing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be a number of things. I mean, it's also a lot of tracks are open. And a lot of these are all stereo, so they're obviously going to be eating. But I think we're better. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you. We're just figuring it out as we go. Yeah, and I have no idea what is going to be, how long this video is. I'm not really sure exactly what this video is. That's that gain reduction thing. I'm just going to get rid of that. We'll just keep Decapitator. We can always switch that out. That's a really nice plugin. That's the Joey Sturgis. And there's the other thing. I'll put that down. So they're in the same spot. That's that other key for pulsing the bass. You know, for people know. I mean, this video is crazy. I get it. But we're just kind of letting you guys watch us try to sort through this.
And did you talk about the issue that you had with the 1176 bus before?
I don't know. Well, yeah, because it kept showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we figured out that, which was.
I feel like this would be a good video to kind of talk about that.
Yeah, in the inserts here, if you split an insert into two different things and you give it two different names, it keeps showing back up at the bottom and it becomes a problem. So now instead of it saying 1176 and 4, because 1176 was A1, I just did A1, you know, I'm sorry. Instead of this saying 1176 and A4, which is what it did say, I just went back to A3 and 4, and then yeah, it fixed it, because now it doesn't keep showing up and it becomes a problem because all of a sudden the 1176 doesn't mount. But here it is. So the 1176 now is just called A3. I got it written right there. It's easy. It's like I have a few inserts and they never are, you know, they never change. So okay. So anyway, here is kind of some of the things I was thinking of. So let's pull in some of these tracks, okay? So we're going to come here. I put some stems together. Insert audio, import audio. I was using that as my. I was using that as stems. We'll pull all this out. Hey guys. Oh my God! Here, this is processing. This is a perfect time. Jake.
Yeah?
Where's Bob?
He's in the fence.
Okay, can you get him in the house? All right. Oh, let's make sure we're still filming. This is going to be a long video, and it is what it is. And probably the best thing for this is if you have any questions or you don't understand, just comment, because there's no way. Yeah, this is still there. I can't really explain a lot of this while I'm doing it because some of it I can, some of it I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing. And if you don't understand this template at all, I have a bunch of videos, and the dog's now in the studio. All right, keep Bo here. Bo,
Oh, come here.
come on, Bo. I have a bunch of videos that explain the template, and it's not rocket science. A lot of these ideas came from Chris Lord-Alge, Michael Brower, Ryan Williams, and also the Andrew Sheps video. I can't. That's such a great video. It's on puremix.net, and it's Andrew Sheps mixes Ziggy Marley in the Box. And basically, he originally did the Ziggy Marley song on his console with all his hardware, and then he ended up like retooling the whole thing. And it was kind of his learning experience, or him setting up his own workflow. in the box, and that video came out and was like very popular when I was selling my SSL. So we were trying to figure out like, all right, how are we going to do this? Because one thing that happened when we got rid of the SSL, well, before we got rid of it, I took a mix that I had already tracked. I had already mixed it on the console, and I went and tried to turn it into an in the box mix, and it was like, whoa. It had been so long since I'd mixed in the box that I forgot, like, oh man, that's right. Like, you have to be really fastidious about gain staging. You don't have to be that fastidious with a console, because the console will bend and you can like hit it. Like, it's a different experience with mixing in the box. You have to be much more careful as to where you're going out with volume. So when I put it all out through in the box and I hit play, it was like, it was all just, it was so weird and distorted, and it sounded mono. It was very weird. So it started me on a journey of, all right, what am I, because I wasn't sure if I was going to go in the box or if I was going to get a summing mixer, because I was really like, I really like a lot of the in the box mixers. Like, I love Servant Gane is like, that's the dude, right? And these guys are like, using UAD and Slate plugins and Fab Filter, and their waves or whatever, and they're mixing. But I ended up realizing that it was better for me to get a summing mixer, and it was mainly for the reason that I wasn't really ready to go in the box, and I couldn't get the in the box thing jiving, and at the time when I was selling the board, like, I was working, so I didn't have months to figure. I had to like keep moving, and the summing mixer gave me a little bit more of that, like a little more ease of use, and I was able to hit things harder, and it just was easier. I started out too by like just putting trim plugins on everything and just starting to back down the mix, and then it was like, okay, I get it. Anyway, but in that whole time, learning from that Andrew Sheps video is amazing. And so there's videos from years back on my thing about my templates. So if you want to watch them, whatever, maybe it'll help you. But the thing I've been really digging on is Make Pop Music, the Austin Hull YouTube, and it's just that mixing intrigues me too. It's just those. He's just cool, man. He's just got a cool mind about it, and he's a cool guy. So you always want to. All right, so we're gonna start new. So anyway, these are stems. We'll set this tempo to 122. This is gonna be a long video. Just giving you a heads up. We'll set this to 122. Boom. Right, and we've got a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see what we got. Let's go toms. Let's see what we got. Hold on.
Keeps like sneaking in here.
Bo, stop it. We got toms.
He wants to be in the video.
Through. There's all our drums, right? So we'll pull that here. Give me a few minutes. You can kind of watch how we do this too, or how I do this. How we do this. Here's my kick at 122. And again, these are now all stereo. I'm just going to leave them like that for now, I guess. I don't know. Here's all the snares, and this is just snares, it's blended with samples and everything. It's just everything. This is just for basics. Hi-hat, overs, and rooms, right? So now I grab my kick trigger, and my kick sub. I come here, and I bring this out, kick sub, and I solo safe the track with audio. And then I come here and I grab all of this. This is snare trigger, and kick and snare crush and grit. A lot of this is, I learned all this from watching that Andrew Sheps video, and for like mixing a record, and I felt like I couldn't get the thing to sound hard enough. The rough mix. I was chasing a rough, as they say, and I was kind of getting murdered. I was getting murdered. tom sub, and we'll just, I guess tom 1 will be kind of here. We're just going to keep this. I'm not going to start splitting all this out. That's close enough for rock and roll. And we're going to solo safe all these. Oh, which I know how to do now because he taught me how to do all of them with the Shift Option Apple. And now our overs are going to come here, which we're going to take, and we're going to go overs. Yeah, man. I mean, this is, and I've got hi-hats, which I think I just kind of panned them up the middle. We'll just go a little like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll turn it down. Turn it down. And then rooms can go into rooms. Oh, and it's solo safed, and we'll go rooms. And this now is our drums. And let's do this. Let's send this one at a time to make sure we're good. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll grab all this. We'll mute it. And we'll just pull over the bass. So we're muting the other tracks. You can always tell when you do this wrong because why can you always tell when you do this wrong?
Tell when you do.
When you don't send something out correctly, it comes out of time.
Yeah.
You know. So here's our bass. Then let's see. Does it just work? We'll see. We'll see. See, system usage is about the same. Whoa. Some weird room stuff going. What is going on here? What am I? Let me just kill the effects. See, this is a weird thing to do. To do this on the fly. Ah! Well, you guys are getting to see the real. Okay, anyway, we're back. Okay, so let's. So weird, man. I'm so sick of messing with this tune. You know, but it's like this little song that I use for like testing purposes. Anyway, there's no harmonies on this. I mean, this isn't really the optimal, but we'll just go here. We're going to experiment. We got guitar 1 will be, oh, shoot. G1 is the main rhythm. G2 is that main rhythm, but with Überschall. Guitar verse, guitar bridge, guitar solo, and then vocal 1 will go here. We'll sort this out one at a time. Guitar 1 we'll put through bus 1, which again, it's all a little bit overkill, but this is just really to test some things because I have where am I? G1, right? And we'll come here. I can't believe I'm doing it this way though. People are watching. They're like, "What is he doing?" Right?
Yeah.
I mean, unless you work like this, you know, then you get it. But if you don't work like this, you'd be like, "What's he doing? What's happening? He's lost his mind." We'll put guitar 3 with this verse guitar and this bridge guitar. You'll see it in it. Just stay with me, guys. Don't click. Don't give me a thumbs down and tell me this guy's crazy, man. What's he doing? Trust me. Give me a minute. You'll see. It's actually solo will go solo, which will go solo. You know what we'll do? We'll run this bridge guitar on, well, yeah, we don't have acoustic. We'll just leave these. It's fine. These aren't being used. And then we've got our music crush and our music grit. And then we've got Evoke 1, which will go out V1. That's the whole mix. There's no backups. It's just one vocal right now. But this is just to get the ball rolling, just to test some things, okay? So, who thinks it's going to sound like a song? Well, somewhat of a song. Time, right? Look at that, huh? I don't have markers. That looks like verse.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say
I often wonder why that bass keeps coming in from the Templar with all that on top end. Like, what am I thinking, man? What am I?
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice.
Yeah, that's getting better, huh?
As the sun rises.
So see, we've got our HDX card is pretty well jacked. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna have to take this and split this into mono.
What does the HDX card run?
It runs Pro Tools.
Okay.
So then we come here and we delete this. And
So
now we should have a mono kick. We can,
Plugins with it, or is that just?
yeah, I think it runs. Yeah. Well, yeah, because the plugins we're using native. Native. That's probably, these are all I think running off the computer. And then you've got DSP. I think I don't really know, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm a musician. This is all like, I'm learning. I think that the HDX card is showing mixers. I think this is more running tracks, running Pro Tools, running any automation. You know what I mean?
I was just curious about how it splits it up between the computer CPU, the HDX card, and like.
Yeah.
I
Well,
know
here's the
only runs
CPU
UAD.
shows 24. I've got a 12 core. So that's probably why there's 24. It's probably, 2 is 1. Where's that dog? Leave him be. Sleeping dogs lie. Right, and then we're using now 85 voices out of 128. That's where I sometimes get in trouble running it. Remember, we're also at 88 too. If we were at 44.1, this would be a lot. But we're good.
Yeah.
And we're not pulling in virtual instruments anymore. We've been committing, and that's been great. So now we've got kick. I put a now let's do the same thing with snare. We'll split into mono.
Your group thing off.
That's what I'm gonna do right now. We're gonna go boom, and we're gonna come here, and we're going to go and get rid of that group, and then we're going to grab this, copy, and that's snare trigger, and now we should have snare trigger too. One thing we got to remember, sometimes I have a tendency to talk and just mute this and keep talking, but it records in Camtasia. This is going to be a long video, kids. Buckle in. Oh, Riker's got a Skype right now, or a Zoom. Hold that. Hold that. Let me just get him started. Un momento. You steady here, dog. Okay, get up there. He's on it, man. It's modern day, kids. No school. Kids have been out for 6 weeks. They're not going back this year. Crazy. Crazy. All right. But we're using this time as an opportunity to learn. I started piano lessons. Oh, and I figured out what's wrong. Why Playground Sounds doesn't work on the iPad. That cable that I got that's USB to Lightning, can't use that.
Okay.
That's for file transfer. So it's sending it back and forth. That's why I was like, you're hearing the piano. It's just, I got the camera adapter, which has a USB in and a Lightning. The Lightning you plug in to charge, and then the USB, it's like a straight USB, so it's MIDI transfer. So all it's doing is sending the piano. Anyway.
It's good now. You aren't like hearing both.
No.
Cool.
Okay, so a couple things we want to try here. For right now, let's just keep moving. Yeah, that's good. We're not. This isn't like a mixing thing. This is just to get this going. Wondering if I don't know if I've done this with Camtasia. I wonder if this being like maxed out like this is gonna blow it to the pieces. Let me do this. Let me just take this down a little bit. So we're not quite at full volume. I don't know if that's gonna clip it. We'll try it. All right, here we go. So all these are parallels, and there is a reason, and they really work. And this is Andrew Sheps' deal, man. It's everything's parallel with grits and.
As the sun rises,
I want to loop this first. So we'll call this V1. Call that pre. Let's loop this.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice.
Right, so it's not a lot going on with that.
As the sun rises, hope is.
This is the thought on this. This is the room reverb, which is to create, like Austin Hall talks about in his videos about creates like width on the vocal a little bit and also kind of fatness. Rob, what's his name? I love learning, so I'm just throwing out all this stuff. What's his name said? Charles Dye in his video said that this is to put a little space between the singer and the microphone. You know, it's like, right, because dry is dry, which is this.
As the sun rises, hope is. As the sun rises, as the sun rises, hope is running low.
I don't know, I don't even know. That's so crazy to see that plug-in. Look at that plug-in, dude. That's nuts. It works. It's just weird to see it. Right? Let's hype. More like that. More like that, I guess. I don't know. This is old. This has been in here. We'll just try this.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice.
So that's the concept on that. Now, if we go to that, and then we go to this slap, right? Here's the slap back. And this is something that I took off the template. I don't know, but now I'm like, it's weird, man. Like, the longer I do this, the more I hear. You know, I had to write some songs that were kind of like the Dan and Shay song, 10,000 Hours. And man, listening to that mix was like, whoa, like it was like peering into it more than normal. It's really good. Yeah, alrighty then. So here's a little slap back. We'll mute the, is this all? No, good. We'll mute the room. Here's the slap back.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home.
So there's like a little slap, right? I think it's like, people say usually like between 50 and 120 or so. We'll just,
as the,
right? And so you back it off. It's a little intense.
As the sun rises.
And now listen to it bypass.
As the sun rises. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can't.
Muted.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
Right? All right, so we're moving. Now let's go to this plate.
As the sun rises, hope is running.
What we've been doing with the synths is we can kind of start to be more conscious of setting, the ADSR to the tempo so things don't run over as long.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my...
Yeah, definitely like want to get rid of it because this is I like B a lot of times. It's a little darker. A is...
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
Yeah, I just kind of like B. I don't know why.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, as the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, as the sun rises, as the sun rises, as the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises.
That Valhalla is great. I think those things used to be like $40. They're so cheap. They're so good. All right, we're getting somewhere. What's up? Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
I miss you.
You missed me. Come on, hang out.
Okay.
As the sun rises.
So this is kind of where the big reverb kind of will live in concert on the concert tab, right?
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
Concert hall. How weird is that, huh? Instead of calling it hall 2, it's concert.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running.
Yeah, I'm not gonna EQ anything because those are all like basics, like it's like the start of EQs. I don't want to do anything. We're just gonna.
As the sun rises, hope is running.
Look at that. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's concert hall.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
May or may not use that on that track, but I'm just kind of, we're firing it up. We're firing it up. Here's XFX, X Factor.
As the sun,
which has nothing on it except for that. So let's put something on here. Let's try something. So check it out. Let's go to UAD. Check it out. Let's see how this works. what would it be called? Are they calling it Studio Z? Studio D? Their Dimension D has a different name now. Studio D Chorus. Let's go. Okay, Studio D is not authorized. To start the demo, simply click Start Demo at the bottom of the UAD. Okay, so we're going to go Start Demo. And we have 14 days. Okay, you ready for this? Let's kill those other ones. Let's kill all that stuff. And kill that slap.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice.
Huh, that's weird. It's not nearly as... I thought it was going to be all gushy, like the Dimension D pedal. Which I think this is kind of a take on.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice.
That's all there is.
What are you
That's
guys
full
doing?
volume. You only kill the EQ.
As the
Okay, yeah. Okay, you don't want to kill the top end.
What are you doing?
Okay. Let's just do this. Let's just get rid of this for a second. Let's just take it easy. Operator error. Yeah, you don't want to kill the top end of your chorusy things because that's where it lives a little bit.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home.
It's nearly as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Let's do this. Let's open up the doubler. Now this is a patch that me and a dude that was interning here made when I sold one of my H3000s. We were able to recreate this with these plugins, and I actually really liked it. I liked it better than the H3000, or as much. So.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running.
This is kind of getting in the way too. Wait a second.
As the sun...
Yeah, you got to get rid of these. You can't have these on these Dimension plugins. I'm learning. I'm taking it off of this one too. I don't know what I was thinking. Sometimes you just don't know what you're thinking, right? All right, so we're back to our little doubler setup here, which is a trim, which is boosting meta mondo mod. This like delay, like left and right, 7 cents up, 7 cents down. A little boost there, a little cutting the mids on the EQ, and then widening it. We'll turn it up a little bit. Let's do a little bit crazier. Okay, so anyway, here you go. Check this out. Check this out. So here's the doubler, with everything else off.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
Now, here is the H3000 set to split harmonizer. Here's hardware.
As the sun rises.
This is crazy.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As As the sun.
Setup here is I've got it busing to this audio track because we've changed it to H3000. So now we can mess with the dials and then just print it at the end.
As the sun rises.
Which there's a little latency. We can figure out the latency and always notch it back. Or who cares, right?
As the.
Yes, let's figure out what's the latency on this. Let's try. Well, we'll just go off of the vocal, wherever it is. This is quite a video, huh?
Yeah.
Some people are gonna love it. Some people are gonna be like, "Whoa, dude."
Say I'm coming home.
We'll go off of that C of ka. Oh wait, it's not gonna be visible anyway. We'll figure this out. Watch.
Say I'm coming home.
Okay, so now we take this out of record mode. We can't go by visual anyway because you can't because it's off anyway, or it's off anyway because of mixing hybrid. Hybrid makes things like a little more complicated. So there it is. So there's the differential, right? So now if you come here, we kill the plugin and we just listen.
Say I'm coming home.
Huh. Wait a second. Where am I? Right? There it is.
Say I'm coming home.
So, oh, you know what I think it is? I think you're hearing it weird when it's in record mode, but I think it printed fine.
Say I'm coming home.
Right? Let's delete this. Let's go in record mode. Open up the H3000.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home.
Right. So that's it. It's when it's now. If you kill the actual H3000, you take this out of record mode.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
You get the concept on that? So now we're no longer bound to staying at that 508. We can switch it around, print it. You can mess with the dials so you don't have to keep, you don't have to, you get it, right? Does that make sense?
Kind of.
So the H3000 is busing off of here and busing into this audio track.
I don't understand why it's off in record mode, but
Because of the latency, we're also mixing hybrid, so we're probably not getting.
also don't understand why it looked off in the audio, but it played back.
No, because everything looks off.
Yeah.
Because everything's playing back late,
Okay.
but because everything's equally late, it's in time. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're not in the box. This is not just the computer.
Yeah.
Everything's coming out and going back in, and then it's going back in, and it's reprinting into Pro Tools. So there's a little bit going on.
As the sun.
So anyway, I don't know how long this video is. Let's see, is this all still running? It is. This is going to be a long video.
In an hour.
Yeah, you know
But,
what?
Yeah,
this is going to be a long one because what I'm trying to figure out is, well, I wanted to see how I liked that UA Dimension plugin, and I'll just make that inactive for now. And honestly, that didn't kill me. That's for sure. It just sounded like, it was all right. It sounded better when other people used it, though. That's what's weird.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's operator error.
As the sun rises, hope is running.
It's not.
Is that all the controls in it? There's no.
That's
other
it. Yeah, it's just that's all there is to it. Let me try putting a little widener. an S1 imager.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
Makes it sound cooler. You know, that's what that Austin Hull does with it. Let's try it also over here on this. So these are both at unity gain. This is Doubler and H3000,
Well,
both at unity gain.
the one on the right isn't quite a unity.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Both are unity gain. So here is the Studio D, I guess Dimension D UAD.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. As the sun rises, hope is running low.
I don't know. They're nice in different ways. I kind of like the Dimension D.
As the sun.
See, it's better without the EQ on there, and it's better with the widener.
Mm-hmm.
As the sun rises.
This doubler patch that we have.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
That little top end.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
That's like a little made up doubler with a bunch of schmutz. Here's just Dimension D.
As the sun rises.
I like that better. And that was my thought, would be get rid of all this. Just have one plugin, simple. You know what I mean?
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
A little room and a little
That's the
slap.
UAD.
That's the UAD. And room and slap.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming. As the sun rises, hope is running low. As the sun rises, hope is running low. As the sun rises, hope is...
Doubler feels more delay-y. This feels more...
As the sun rises...
It's weird. It's like it's more, and yet it's more transparent.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
As...
So back to bone dry.
As the sun rises, hope is... As the sun rises...
Everything's just all the way up, so it's a little extreme. Or just kind of was listening.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. As the sun rises, hope is running low.
So great, man. That's this 224. That's a great plugin. Concert. Let's get a little concert.
As the sun rises, hope.
There's your big. And sometimes, man, you know, it's weird, and I don't know if it's just like a lot of these guys, these like people that are doing all this like alt rock, country rock, kind of this like they want like they want. That's why I ended up putting it on there, because I was like out of gas and they wanted more gas, so I just all right, man. I got the beans. You want more gas? I got the beans. What happens if this video is like 2 hours long? You think we do 2 hours? I'd say let's just do it. Here's our X Factor, which is our Dimension or Studio D.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice.
Nice. So we're just kind of throwing things on there. Get our slap back on. Get our slap happy.
As the sun rises.
You like it like that? Can we make it louder? It's a joke.
As the sun rises, hope.
Try a little eighth delay. Oh, I don't have eighth on the vocal because I have this quarter throw. Do we want to even do this? Oh, that doesn't give me an eighth. Might have to switch out. You know what? I'm going to get rid of quarter throw. We'll pull that in if we want it, and we'll just figure out whatever to kill. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. The quarter throw, it takes you to here because you can throw with a fader these echoes. You can't throw a bus. Oh, and I think I threw off the wrong one. So I got slap. Let's go slap happy. Let's go eighth. I'll just turn it off. We'll pull it on to everybody. And then we'll do quarter. Quart. And this is all really set up nice with the, that's off. It's all set up nice with the I/O. And slap eighth, 81. There's no quarter now on. Yeah, we'll do the same thing here. We'll get rid of this. We'll pull a quarter over here, and then so there's no BGV. There's no BGV bus. You'd have to do that on the fly if you want more. This is just a parallel. It's just a slammed 1176, right? 20 to 1. And then there's no quarter throw now. So but we'll leave it there. These will be used, but they're all. It'll be better too, because setting these things up with this quarter throw has been weird because I'm having to pump up all these quarters. So here's eighth delay.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear
the best feel for this tune, but that's a quarter, or that eighth. Here's a quarter.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
So that'll all be done,
And are those just linked to the BPM of the song?
Yeah. Those are linked, host, but the slap isn't. And I put the slap out stereo because I think I'm watching the Austin Hull thing, and he's talking about using.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can't.
He was talking about also on the slap, using the slap as a widener. So let's try this. Here's our slap.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
Kill all this. So this is just slap, probably. Yeah, there you go.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. As the sun rises.
And this is a little extreme, but just so we can hear it and widening it.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. As the sun rises.
That's the concept. Somebody's here.
Daddy,
What's up, dude?
Daddy, I have a question.
I have an answer. What's up?
Whenever you finish, building the chair
Yeah?
probably be.
We're not. It's coming tomorrow. We had to get a new one. They shipped it wrong.
Oh.
So here's Slapping Room. Come here, Schmoops.
So do you get
As the sun rises,
He was talking about doing the same thing, doing the Widener on the
do you
room.
get that one for free?
No.
Or the one that you're buying for free?
No, they're just resending it.
For free?
It's not for free. Nobody rides for free. This is gonna be the longest video in the history. Well, I used to do like videos that were like 5 hours, 6 hours long with the amp shootouts, and just chop them up into like 20 videos. You're getting it all, baby. So you better sit down. You better have a slice of pizza.
Me?
Get some
as the
Wait, are you recording a video?
No. Yes.
You
All right.
are?
So let's listen to. Here's back to that room. Now this is with the Widener.
Oh, his
as the sun rises, hope is running. As the sun rises, hope is running low. As the sun rises, hope is running low. As the sun rises.
It's better without that EQ first. I don't even know why this was there. That's old school. Same thing with this hall. Let's just get rid of these. I don't want this. I want to simplify it.
As the sun rises.
Yeah, now you can hear it more. So obviously we can back it off.
As the sun rises.
So this is the room reverb with that EQ after, which we'll address that, but with the Widener, because that's what Austin's talking about. He's talking rooms and slaps are to do this, kind of fatten and widen.
As the sun rises. As the
And then with slap.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice.
Yeah, there you go. That makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Save. So here we go. Let's just open it all up.
As the sun rises.
The reality of mixing things by themselves. No, we're not mixing. You get it. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. Let's tuck that room down.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. A little plate down. We got our hall. Whoa. These are just test runs. Concert. Should we make the concert like that long?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we'll just kill the concert.
Just put it all.
This
to
is the
12.
dimension. So we got the dimension and the doubler. And we've got the H3000 on split harmonizer. Whoa, we got a whole bunch going on.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear.
You know what's weird about the delays with this too? I'm singing so behind the beat. It's like I would almost adjust these delays maybe if it became a problem. But yeah, I'm singing so behind the beat.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low.
I don't like that setup. I'm gonna get this because this is on sale for $70. I'm just gonna get it, and we're gonna blow all that out because I like this better than all that and just less.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can
That's hardware. That's H3000.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises.
Yeah, there you go. So this would then all go. This is not happening. This is not happening. It's just too much. I just want simple, man. I just want simpler, simpler, simpler. So we'll take and move this guy over here. And yes. Oh no, it won't go. Why? Because that's a mono, or it's a dual. That's what it is. So doubler is a stereo. So let's see how this works. Oh, I bet I have to do it from the beginning.
The XFX thing's stereo.
Yeah. No, I got it. What's it called? Yeah, but there was set up mono stereo there.
Studio D.
Studio. Why is my brain not working? Studio D. Yeah, it's got to be just because this was set up as a mono, this XFX, which probably should just be a stereo. But it's a mono insert. That's fine. I'm gonna leave it like that because it's like vocals. Well, yeah. Let's see where that's at. Oh no, do I have Grayson right now? Hold on, move out of my way. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Grayson.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't have you in today.
You do not?
I don't. No, I don't. What time is it now? It's 11:38. No, I don't have you in today.
Oh.
Did I? Were we supposed to? Oops.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm for me today at 11:30.
Yeah, that could be my error. Can you do 2:30 Central?
Today?
Yeah, today.
Yes, I can.
All right. I'm sorry. That may have been operator error on my part. So I'm going to put you in. All right. Well, then I will see you at 2:30 Central. All right.
All right.
All right, Grayson. Bye. Wow. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if I forgot that. You know what it is? Everybody's been calling in and sick and not this and that and move here and trying to get all these people now that are doing all their lessons on Skype to know what time zone I'm in, what time zone they're in, where. And a lot of them are in Australia, and that really makes it kind of like I give them the lesson, they take it the next day.
How'd you get that link to like Australia?
Through an LA record.
As the sunrise.
FX. So if I go to bus, yeah, see, it's coming as a mono. Well, I don't think it matters though. I think that I can probably send a stereo there anyway, right? If I want bus, yeah, you can just send it as a mono. That's fine. I'm leaving it. I'm not changing it because everything's in a certain order and life's hard enough as it is. So we're going to come here and we're going to now, this is Studio D, right, which is doubler. We're just going to keep that. So that's going to now be,
as the sun rises, hope is running low. As the sun rises, hope is. As the sun rises.
Oh, I know. I didn't set it. There you go. Okay. I was like, why does it sound so different?
As the sun rises, hope is
I gotta open up these get a little more trim going in because they just come in light.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low.
That's weird. Did it sound different? Did it sound different coming in mono? Where am I? What am I doing? Oh, Universal Audio, Studio D. Let me try something. Yeah, that's gonna be the longest video in the world, man. It's not gonna be for everybody. Here is mono stereo. Back on with this dude. Right? Let me kill doubler. Let me go back to here. And that is X.
As the sun rises.
Let me throw this here. Let me throw this here. So it's identical now. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Plus 5.5. Perfect. Okay, exactly the same. On 5, full volume. Everybody's at 0. Here is mono stereo. Unity gain on.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
And now I go to doubler.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. As the sun...
It's better here on XFX. It's better coming in mono. It's stronger. It sounds different.
It sounds more pronounced.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot different.
As the sun rises...
As opposed to this.
As the sun rises, hope is...
It's definitely better mono to stereo. So then the question would be... if I go to my I/O... Oh no, wait a second. Hold on. No, it's not an insert anymore. Here it is. Doubler. So that would be 69, 67, so this would be 68. So it would be doubler, double, and a and no, it's not a and 68. Right? That would be if I went like this. So you can do it here without any issues. You can't do it on the inputs. 68. What did it say? Bus? Oh no, I gotta say bus. 68. I got it. Gotta really keep this stuff straight or it becomes a problem. So we go double and then we go bus 68. Do you think anybody's gonna make it through this whole entire video?
Someone will.
You think so? So there's now doubler going mono, bus 68, and there's a reason why, man. I'm telling you, I'm trying to keep this. Got to keep it straight. Replace. Boom. Done. Now we come here and we go delete. And then we come here and we go duplicate. Boom. And then we put this here. And we call this DBL, and we input this mono double, which is now here. You see it?
Mm.
So now in theory, this and this are identical.
Same thing.
Yeah, and this should change here, except it changed to 68. Why would it change to the second one?
It's checked on this.
Oh no, because it's still showing stereo. I got it. So this has to be switched to double. I got it. He's got it. And this has to be switched everywhere. So you see double mono, and we gotta turn this to 0. We'll kill it.
Can you just kind of click everywhere that, well,
I mean, that's, I don't know any other way.
well, you could select like all of the tracks and do like the shift alt thing, couldn't you? Would that work?
I mean, in theory, I guess. I mean, I don't know. We just don't want to blow anything up. You know, scary stuff happens when you start blowing it up. So now all these doubles are monos. Yeah, I mean, there's kind of an easier way to everything than what I do. Oh, let's see. Are there any more 68s? Yeah, they're everywhere. But see, they're all in the same spot. And this is the thing. This is the way a SSL console is set up. It's so simple. And the reason you like to keep these things consistent is because then you don't have to look. You just know exactly where you know where everything is. So let's try it. So now we come to this doubler and we turn it on 0, and we go to X effects and we turn that on 0. And they're there, they're even. And then we come to these two, which is, there's dimension D and there's your other dimension D. One's in X effects, one is on its home, and there you go. And they're all, this should be the same.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear as the sun rises.
That sounds different. It sounds different going in mono because it's a mono source.
Yeah.
It's a better focus, right? Oh, I know, right? I wonder if the H3000 is the same way, but we're just going to stick with this. All right. Whoa. So then X effects is now going to be blank because this is going to be like kind of the X factor. This is going to be open to whatever
Wild
you
card.
want. It's the wild, and it's I mean, any of them can be switched around, but it's going to be the wild card, and it's going to be the wild card that's in the template. So,
as the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running.
that's great. So now, then the reason for this now is, now we can use this, like we can use now the H3000 more for like different effects. We've got something that really widens and sounds great. Like this will be great for all the pop vocals and guitars and
As
a little of this on overheads is nice.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope.
Yeah, the H3000 is nice when you cut out a little bit of this. You know, let me see what it sounds like if in front.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice.
That's it. So anyway, there it is. Whew, there it is. Want to hear me scream for a second?
Yeah. Here we go home. Well, here we go again.
Nice to throw that quarter there, right?
Home. Well, here we go again. Slowly, slowly, around the world in 30 days.
Okay. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing, right?
Yep.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home. Well, here we go again. Slowly, slowly, around the world in 30 days. Trapped inside this lonely maze. I somehow made it through unscathed. Around the world in 30 days. Trapped inside this lonely maze. I somehow made it through unscathed.
Yeah. That's better, huh?
Yeah.
Good news. Your item reorder has shipped. I killed my earbuds.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Was it just like the Apple ones?
Yeah. Yeah. It's an operator error. Oh wait, we're back to 0. Yeah.
The world in 30 days. Trapped inside.
It's probably too hot for the for the internet, for the interwebs.
The world in 30 days, trapped inside this lonely maze. I somehow made it through unscathed.
That, I think, is kind of what I wanted to do. Just get a little basic thing going, kind of reinvigorate my vibe here. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to save as. We're going to save as, and we're going to call this new 5, because we're going to blow all this out and get it back to a template. Right? These all gray ones are dead. Right? Well, you know what? Let me do this. Let me keep this. Let me save as. We're going to call this 5.1. This will be the one that we actually, because what I'll do is I'll keep that one. Well, shoot. No, I'm not going to want to keep it, because I'm not going to want all this stuff in the well, I'll keep it for now. But I'm not going to want all this stuff in the audio bin. Though I guess if you if you pulled in from the save, it wouldn't matter, and we'll leave that. That stays. So then you come here and you go. Right, we'll just get rid of the trigger audio. And then you come here and you delete. You come here and you delete. Command Shift U, Command Shift B, you remove. You get rid of these. Go back to 120. And this now is a template ready to go. Fixed. A lot of good stuff. Love it. What do you think, buddy? Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys out there, I know this was kind of a weird video. I just figured this is what I've been thinking about. And I've been watching this Austin Hull dude, and it's kind of got me wanting to make some changes. So here's my changes. Yeah, I didn't even really deal with the guitars. We'll just I got the big setups here on the main guitars. The rest of these are just SSLs. It's like, man, dude, it's like 3/4 of your records in your collection. That's all they had. It sounded great. All right, so yeah, and then I got S1s here, and then I've got these set up for the key ducking, key compression, ducking, whatever you want to call it, compression, I guess. All right, and that's it. And I've got my snare trigger and my kick trigger, and they're there, and let me do this too. I think I saved the last I/O tricks, didn't I? Let me just redo it. Export. We're just gonna save this here one more time, just to make sure, because remember we set the doubler to mono.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. There it is. Mono and then bus 68. That was definitely better. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That's strange. Command Shift U, Command Shift B, remove. Now, we'll leave this audio in here for just in case we want to open. Well, yeah, I kind of was having fun with that. Maybe I'll do this. I got an idea. Let me open up 5. This is the one with all the stuff. We're going to save copy in and just blow, because I don't want to I want to do more stuff, but I want to get rid of this audio bin because I want this to be back to a mix template. And the last thing you want to do is pull in audio, and especially what we were doing with that was all just kind of wacky stuff. Whoa. I think I start teaching at 1.
That's 12.
Yeah, we got time. All right, so we're back here. This should be.
As the sun rises.
So now what we'll do is Command Shift U, Command Shift B. Let's remove any unused. We'll save it, which we shouldn't have. Who cares, right? We're going to call this, oh no, we're going to save copy in. Save copy in. And we're going to do all audio. And we're going to save copy in. We'll put it right into the template just for now. Right in templates, just so we have it right there, and we can mess with this separate, you know, because it's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's always fun to work on your own music. I mean, Jesus, that's the whole reason I started this.
Yeah.
I feel like Wendy and Lisa, there's something else. Our music. It's good to work on people's music, though.
Yeah.
You learn a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because you get into their world. So now if we come here, we've got a copy of mixed template, which is now separated. It's got all its stuff. Now I open up mixed template. I'm going to delete all this audio, and I'm going to take and throw all this in old. And now we're going to open this up, and it's going to be beautiful and perfect. Beautiful and perfect. 5.1 though, that's kind of a weird. Oh, 5 comma 1. Good Lord. Hopefully it opens, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't give me some bizarre character prompt. Yeah, there it is. No audio. No audio. Look at that. And then there shouldn't be any extra tracks. Highlight the first one, highlight the last one, look to the left, and that's it. So that's the whole kit and caboodle with the old doubler mono. Wow, that was a big deal.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder why.
Well, because, I mean, you think about, we'll just call this 6. I'll make it green. Green means go. We're set. I mean, I guess if you think about it, it's splitting out that mono signal to stereo. So, yeah, it's probably some kind of loss of focus. Yep. There's our template 2020 new 5 copy, which we can mess with. All right. Well, that was kind of what I wanted to accomplish with this. We tracked some unbelievable guitars this weekend, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
And man, Scooter Beshhead came into town, and he did really good singing day after day. And then that last day, he came in and he had no mojo. And I was like, you can always come back, because he comes in from L.A. And he toughed it out. He did good, man. All right. Then we can do the like and subscribe.
I mean, if they made it this far, they probably already are.
You think that's it?
So.
All right. Yeah, how long have we been? Let's see how long this video is. Oh, an
Just
hour
under
and
2 hours.
just under 2 hours. Well, you know what? This is like, so I watch long videos. Doesn't a lot of times I'm like washing dishes and I'm listening. So you may be doing a little listening. So we're not going to do any like and subscribe. You don't have the guts for it, do you?
I don't know.
We found Will deadlifted 375 today. 355.
Yeah.
Is that 375?
I think it was just 315. Yeah.
315.
Yeah.
So he deadlifted 315, but he doesn't have the nerve to say like and subscribe on a nearly 2-hour video.
Yeah.
Okay, so cutting this into the end, I realized that actually I think UAD does have the Dimension D, but it's called Roland. I just installed their new software. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to duplicate this. So now this is going to have, this is going to be, I'll put this as the ROL so I can see Roland. this, so this is the Studio D, which is now, it's their chorus. I didn't realize, I realized afterwards, I thought, because I'd just seen somebody using it, I'm like, wait a second. So now apparently, if I come here, and I got like 2 minutes before I got to teach, but I want to cut this in because this could be, this is what I really was looking for. Roland Dimension D. There it is. Mono stereo. Okay, so would you like to visit? No. Okay, so we're just going to start the demo, which I guess this is, yeah, here's Roland Dimension D. Okay, all right, so now we've got Roland Dimension D, which we'll just put it on 5 all the way, and then we've got Studio D, which I guess is more of a chorus, except it's all on the way. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me just set that. Make sure it's on 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, we're good. We're good. So now we come to our dude, and we've got. Oh, right. They're both going through double. So it'll be just a matter of muting one. So here is doubler. This is put it all the way up. This is Studio D, the chorus.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my. As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear.
And here is the Roland Dimension D.
As the sun rises, hope.
Let me see. I don't know how different this is. Let's see.
As the sun rises.
It's a little overkill, but just so we can hear it. So here is, this is the Roland right here.
As the sun rises.
And here is Studio Dimension.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
And here's Roland.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
Oh, they're both nice. They're just kind of similar. Here's Studio D.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
One of them's killing that much.
As the
Okay. And then here is Roland Dimension D.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear.
Studio D.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
Roland.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear my voice say I'm coming home.
And Studio D.
As the sun rises, hope.
Kind of sound about the same. It's kind of, I don't know. What do you guys think? Here's Studio D.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
Roland Dimension D.
As the sun rises, hope is
Oh no, not the same. My next student. Hold on. Hey Grayson.
Hello.
Just give me 1 minute, okay?
All right.
We're finishing a video here. All right, so let's turn everything on. So we'll start with, and let's turn down this volume. Oh, it's down, turned down. Okay, so we're gonna start with, this is the Roland Dimension D.
as the sun rises, hope running low. I can hear my voice.
And here is Studio D.
As the sun rises, hope is running low. I can hear
Roland D.
as the sun rises, hope is running low.
And Studio D.
As the sun rises, hope is running low.
Roland D.
As the sun rises, hope is.
And Studio D.
As the sun.
I think I like Studio D better. So you guys tell me what you think.
What
What?
do you think this is?
Oh, I know what that
What
is.
is it?
You want to know?
Yes.
Why do you want to know?
I just
Does
do.
inquiring minds want to know?